Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. It's another week of streaming here at the Igloo. As you can see in front of you, we are here to continue our playthrough of the Hearts of Stone DLC and The Witcher 3. We last streamed on Saturday morning, where we were doing the I think we're in the latter stages of the DLC, I believe. We did the heist, and we went back to the mansion and fought the caretaker, and then we went inside, and we tried anyway to fight the Wraith that's upstairs. And that is that's a really dumb boss fight. But I got frustrated at the end, and it was at the end of the stream anyway, so I decided to just go ahead and shut down as normal.
Didn't anybody ever tell
hey,
you
misbehave!
before the cake's
Worst
cut?
boss in the game. Thank you very much. I agree with you. But anyway, so what wound up happening was, I guess it's partially my fault in some degree, because I did not read the bestiary entry. But then I started thinking about that, is that usually you don't get the bestiary entry until after you kill something. But I did some looking around online after the stream later that day and figured out that it had, its weak spot are the portraits on the walls. You can either hit them with Ard, or what I did, I just hit it with my sword. I just ran over there as soon as it showed up, and that weakens it. But man, once you get hit with that thing, once it claws you once, you're getting hit 7 or 8 times. You can't do anything about that. I tried to block to some degree. That just postponed the inevitable. So after another 2 or 3 tries, after realizing that it was the portraits, I was able to get through it, and that's literally where we are. Because as soon as I got past that spot and was able to get control again, I immediately saved. So we're still, I think we were in a hallway, at least, where we were fighting the Wraith. And I think that's where we still are. And we're just going to proceed from here. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. My back is about 99% recovered from injury. So I do have my belt on with my ice pack in the back, so... Thank you for the host, misbehave. Yeah, see, so here we are. Now, this is the hallway here. This is not what it was looking like while we were fighting the Wraith. Right, these are the portraits that she was coming out of.
Dead chamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
I guess that's her on the bed. Ooh, raspberries. Okay, so there's something important over there on the other side of the room. Dragon! What is up, brother? Thank you for the host as well, and misbehave. Thank you, guys. Ice for both of you.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
Oh. Turn off speakers.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
The talking
A man
dog.
should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
Of course. Standard response.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
So you couldn't bury her. That was kind of a tough fight. Caretaker fight was. I was able to do it first try, but that doesn't mean it was easy. Okay.
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No.
Oh, do I need
simply
a...
burst.
There's probably a cooldown
Find
on
that hard to
shout-out.
believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from
Let me
loneliness.
fix that.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies.
Surprised.
No, not at all.
No. Before I do that, since that's the last option in the conversation, I'm going to change the shout-out command, because it was anybody could use it with a 5-minute cooldown. I'm going to change it to moderators and above with no cooldown. So, but the original cooldown is still in effect until it times out, so...
Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
There you go.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
Wait a minute. Wait. There was some shiny up here. Don't let... if there's some shiny in there, don't make me leave the room.
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
Man. Over here that I had to go in to get over there? Yeah. Now here's where the fight was. This is the fight. Fight Club! Yeah, because I figured I'd have an opportunity after, you know, you had the conversations. Over there and pick up whatever this is. Yep. And the fire is still burning. I wonder how long that's been going. Portrait of Iris and Oldgeared.
Lovely couple.
There's the flower that we were supposed to come here to get. And he's over encumbered again. Oh, you didn't go back and get it? I mean, I don't know if it has any... Oh, burn, sweet bud. Okay. It should have only been 5 minutes. Total. Even the original one. Before I leave the house. I'll See if there's something I can get rid of. Okay. Kind of surprised his hair isn't growing out any faster. Alright, let's see. Probably isn't anything to drop. You got the caretaker's spade. Oh, nice. 10% of damage dealt returned as vitality. Damn. Look at those resistances. Ooh, plus the Igni. Ooh. It's not a bad little set there, but you know, it's too bad you can't break stuff down on the fly like you can in a lot of other games. Where is my inventory? Oh, there's supposed to be a potion. Is it bear? It's supposed to increase your carry capacity. Would prefer to take it and sell it rather than just throwing it away. Of course, I could probably go through my crafting materials and stuff like that and probably get rid of quite a bit of stuff. That way, I only need a couple of pounds. Griffin. This is stagger. There you go. Fiend. 1800 seconds. That's what? That's 30 minutes, I believe. 1800 seconds. We'll do that. Another picture.
All geared as I've never known him. A different man then. Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
Not anymore. Unless he's not actually. Okay, where's the front door? Out of here. Hey guys, what's up? Keep my Yearden or Arden or whatever the hell that, however you pronounce it. Keep that handy. Just in case. Said the garden. This isn't. This isn't the garden. Out here somewhere.
Iris von Everett adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
True.
All right, I'll take the grave somewhere else.
Here by the easel we saw. This must be the spot.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everett have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that.
You use the caretaker's spade.
I didn't know Iris von Everec, so I can't say much about her. Fate had it a stranger now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death.
I guess we're going to do all these.
You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
I can't be sure this brush was yours. But if you liked pretty trinkets, you might not mind this one lying at your side. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
Oh, it's the same comment.
We don't partake in human...
Trusting that...
Gonna try to summon after each
The
one.
remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself.
Oh, did I miss something else? Oh, shooting star. Nah.
Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you.
What the house originally looked like. Man, look at those nails. Whew. Oh, is she in the painting now?
Should I follow you? All right.
Whoa. Okay.
What is this place?
It's the Fade.
The painted world. The work of Iris von Everec.
Literally in the painting.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The painted world is rife with danger.
Of course it is. Everything is rife with danger.
All right, this is lovely. and
Yeah,
all, but
exactly.
Where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
More fighting.
Easy to say.
Yeah, the look of this is really cool. wonder if I can meditate in here. In case the fiend wears off.
Olgierd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
Tattered decorations for a special occasion. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding.
Mm-hmm.
Wedding veil? Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know, I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
I wonder if they're actually considered wraiths. Why is this a specter? So, stop it. Try 8D next time.
Medallion's humming. A wraith?
No, a nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to do that. Okay, let's see. Spectre oil. That. pretty flowers. Oh, you should have been out in the garden. We're actually inside of a painting. Welcome, zombie. According to this,
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too.
grab. Save. So I wonder if everything that we find...
Just a little different than the painting.
Five people. She is sitting to his right. Okay, look like all the people are in
Castel
place.
Ravello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Middle of the table, wasn't it?
These were lit in the painting, but that's not all.
That's what I was back. Okay. Only two of them. The two closest ones to them. But that one is not. Oh, come on. Don't be picky on me now. Jeez. One thing I don't like about this game is how picky it can be. You to interact with something.
Silver thread, pearls. It all must have cost a fortune. A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests.
Huh. Okay, the fire is lit in the picture. Trip. I wish that boss command gave you a response to let you know that you're in.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts. Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts,
Ew.
bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
So let's follow him.
Woohoo!
Not you again.
Still red. Ooh.
Don't like this place.
Oh man, we're not gonna have to fight anything up in the hallway again, are we?
The red chamber. Towels stained with blood. Wick's almost gone.
Kitty.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Portrait. Nightgown. She wasn't wearing a whole lot. Just a shirt.
Another blurred memory.
Probably not going to be using that. Probably have to put something there. Maybe the glass, actually.
Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it.
Cup for sure. Maybe both of them. Arrange the elements. Alright.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
Oh, we're missing one, right? We didn't get 3.
Still not right.
Grapes on the left, apples in the front, goblet in the back.
She painted all geared. The details are off.
Zombie, thank you for the host. Where did it go? There it is right here. Do I have everything? I thought I picked up 2 things. Glass. Fruit bowl.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting. Here. Maybe on this side.
Grapes were on the left.
Fits, I think.
Apple was on the right. I guess it...
This goes here.
I guess the fruit was in a bowl, right? And they're not in a bowl.
Finally, just like the picture.
On the stand.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again. Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me.
Game of Ice Cube.
Olgierd. Olgierd!
I didn't realize the, oh, Spectre. What's the 17 main? Oh, 17 blows, I guess. Before it expires. I don't know if that's been there the whole time for that stuff, or whether that's part of the mod.
Master von Evereck's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Old pentagram, this is not good.
The Gates of Mystery. Between Worlds. The Library of an Occultist.
Between worlds, of all the beings inhabiting the outer spheres, the spirits of the elementals are the most foreign to human nature. They possess a will of their own and are intelligent, though not in the way of men. For there is no way to fathom their drives and intentions. Genies, the most powerful of the elemental spirits, prove the most difficult for men to commune with. Only the true masters of magic have perfected this art, which demands long years of study and risky experiments. Yet even the most adept at the magic arts cannot tame a genie, merely force it to perform certain acts against its own volition. They say the mage Stammelford once commanded a Dao to move, a mountain blocking the view from his tower, but even he could never convince a genie to be a willing helpmate in his work or to give sound advice. The reasoning of these creatures is beyond human understanding. Piece of chalk.
For some kind of magic, I bet. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
How about we shed a little light on the situation here? Can we? It's wax. Blood pacts, or on foreign presences.
Blood pacts, or on foreign presences.
whosoever summons a visitant, I wonder if that's what we're going to fight, into our realm risks much. Whether flickering as a spirit in the ether, or I wonder if that's where Olgierd got his scars from, or inhabiting the flesh of a designated host. The visitant shall strive to attain its liberty, and if it does, it shall wreak great havoc. Thus, a visitant must be summoned only within a protective circle, which shall bind it as no fetters could. The circle must be complete and eternal, with no ruptures. Its line must be drawn with a steady hand firmly gripping the chalk, since a stray step made through carelessness or the visitant's trickery can smudge the line. The circle must be further secured by a barrier in the form of lit candles made of beeswax. A circle thus protected shall stand as a sure and inescapable prison for the visitant.
A tome about parleying with demons. Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them. Then I can set out the candles.
I was gonna say,
Black
I have
magic.
it.
That should do it. Now for the candles. How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man. It's bad news. He just calmly looks to the side.
Udiano feos. Soba camisa iara. Soba camisa e barasas. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Locked.
We must find another way out.
Winter. Always looked gloomy in
Damn
winter.
it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside. Olgierd didn't let them in. They froze to death.
Okay. Let's see. Can we take here? Oh. And it went off. Let's see what we got here. I'm probably going to have to drop some of that stuff, or at least the heaviest thing. Let's see. So it's Poppers.
A full-geared Iris and her father. So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop.
Damn, that's a lot of booze. Marriage contract.
Marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
Prenuptial agreement. We, the undersigned, Iris Bilowitz, and Olgierd von Everick, agree to seal our love in a marital contract and to bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods, and all that we hold holy, that, till death do us part, shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. If separation shall come, we shall each retain all property, both movable and immovable, which we brought into the marriage, and additionally, each shall keep any presents given by the other during the duration of the marriage. Income which each receives, each shall spend as he or she sees fit, with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between the parties. Signed by them both. Sounds like a pretty standard thing, although I didn't know that they had that. Okay, so I guess he gets the pipe and he gets the
knife covered in blood. Guess Olgierd got the scars on his shoulders that winter. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Okay, now would he be preaching to him about the prenup? Yes.
Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
He's got the scars already.
Gladly. On Iris's request,
by
I
this
declare
point.
this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
So he summons the visitant and forces her to stay there forever, I guess, maybe?
No!
That was his wish?
Servant, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Alright, so I guess I don't really need
ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
Oh no! No, not back upstairs, no! Anywhere but that hallway again. Uh-oh. Oh, not you again.
Remember, we spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight that asshole again.
The platter. A large clay bowl. Small bowl. For soup, maybe? Claw scratches.
Cat looking at.
There we go.
Was he bringing food on the platter, maybe? Taking any chances here. Okay.
Animal hair. Perfect match. Single place setting. No others on the table. Think this was yours. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Hello. He did get a sword shoved through his belly before.
Goodbye. Get up. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with,
Pathetic.
You under the delusion you'll complete your tasks. Live happily ever after. There's life. There's a world. You under the delusion complete your tasks. Live happily ever after.
What now, you piece of filth?
As lifeless and boring as a world on the roadside. You under the delusion complete your tasks. Live happily ever after. Closer. The sky. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Damn, I can only get one hit in now. Shit.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher. The Witcher shall see. The sky is weak. As lifeless and bones are rolled on the roadside. You wonder that delusion will complete your tasks. Live happily ever after. That's it. How are you gonna make a choice?
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
Not a bad fight.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before. You weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the hairbrush on my grave, I remember brushing my hair while Olgierd watched in silence. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I cursed the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone.
Hearts of
So
stone.
nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
Wait. I have questions.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
that no longer matters. Farewell.
So what's actually going to happen to the painting? He goes back through. That was pretty cool. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Yeah, my stuff is broken. Nope. I was gonna see if I can go back in there and get that stuff. Alright, let's see. Let's repair. Repair. Wow, 27%. Go ahead and... That'll be a little overkill, but that's okay. Both of them. Alright, back in the real world. Which option did you pick there, Misbehave? Did you not, or actually did you try not to take the rose, or did you go ahead and take it? I want to know the consequences of that yet, but... Same as me? Okay. Oh, the caretaker. Haha, you're dead. How the hell did I get in here? Oh, I mean, the marker is telling me to go right through the front door, the front gate, but it won't. Over. Oh, that's right. When did we come in with what's his face was over here? All right, let's look at the map and see. That is out front. Let's do that. We just go to sleep by the side of the road. Or in the road, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Playing with fire, man. How's it going, S7? How you doing today? There are a couple of tough boss fights in this DLC. The frog being the first one. And then the guys on the beach. Then the caretaker, and then the wraith. Then that last
You must
last
sweat
one
like a
there
swine
with
in that jacket.
all geared.
2 pints, and be quick
2
about
pints.
Please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle.
Bob's
He
your
downs
uncle.
half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt! Over here!
Oh, hey, Gunter.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treats.
Okay.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were
It's a reference to the wedding party.
Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Controller stopped working.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say time has always fascinated me, so I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
Yeah, get them into trouble if they're the one that asked for the wish.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon?
Djinn.
A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness, just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it.
Aye.
Hold there! Your friend, the medic.
Johnny?
She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Oh, we must do that. We must go see Shawnee.
Did you see?
My valor stands
Bloke
on 3
literally
pillars.
dropped dead.
Good food, good drink.
Fainted? He soaked in blood!
That MILF Guardian impudent.
Hope he dropped in cursed next.
Let's see, I think it... Oh, 60. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's the one that's active, so... Take us to... her place. Shawnee's clinic. About that. She's upstairs. We looted her place the last time we were here, so we won't do that again. Uh-oh.
Shawnee?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn them down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Now see if this... Is this another attempt to try and romance her? We've already said, you know, Team Triss.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
She is pretty awesome, though.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Burning books.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to
Arrow
operate,
to the knee.
you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno?
Eh?
Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Okay, why is it sending me over there?
Come on.
Ah, damn it. I was trying to get through the fight without getting scratched. Shit.
Damn, you're ugly.
I wasn't ready. All right. Off with your head.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakesock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Notice they changed the music. They're talking to the women.
What the flying fuck is this?
Maybe painfully.
Intruder! Get him! I want him alive! Alive! Spell! What? No! I will kill you! Warlock!
Let's do this quick. Quick.
Get him from both sides!
Ah.
Yeah! Find the eternal fire! Yeah! Spell! Yeah! Whoa!
Pathetic.
Oh, cut off both of his legs. Nice. Ah, shit, I didn't think to go to a merchant and get rid of some of this crap. Tracker bolts. Chop shop, that's right.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
No, 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 no. Uh-oh. That doesn't look too stable.
Silver Laman. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone looking at it and scream. Julian Alboco's lesser key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
See, what the hell was it that I just picked up? Here. Oh, I guess it would be under here. Yep. Professor Shake's lock. Geralt was racking his brains for a way to defeat Master Mirror. When Shawnee came to the rescue, she knew of a professor from the Oxenfurt Academy who had spent years scrutinizing every manifestation of black magic, and surely would be able to help. Unfortunately, the witch hunters had decided the professor's knowledge was used goals and their goals only, and had placed guards outside home. Officially, he was a free man. In reality, no one entered or left the house without their permission. That's not right now. That was a book.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes?
Looks like him.
How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
Another pentagram on the floor.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant. But not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends.
Well,
but that's beyond
going
my
out,
control.
but I can't hear it. Well, I don't know. Hold on a second. Okay, I cannot hear anything now. Great. There we go. I've got it back.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. A fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me,
prisoner.
You see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odim. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable. But play with evil, and medicine can be much harder to find.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. Odim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh, he was outside the circle there for a second. And now he's dead. long is this? Oh my goodness. Do I need to read all of that? Probably all the stuff we just talked about. Alright, we'll go ahead and do it. My notes and observations. Professor Shakeslock. The circle O'Dim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but this is gas. But something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me Daddy, and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps O'Dim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Emily give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. Shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation! If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous, oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Emily's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing. Utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. What I need but step outside. Yeah, not by choice. Look around for some food and stuff for a minute. All water. Ocean spheres. Time on. Let's do a quick pass. Was there a door? Maybe we had to jump across. Well, we'll save and try to jump back. Geralt and his weak knees. Might not survive. Oh. Oops. This is the way we snuck in. Right, how the hell did we get out? Jump. Actually, probably should have gone back up here and get rid of some of that stuff. Here, maybe.
Redania.
Slap a noonrise cheeks, you're a bigger rag picker than me.
Oh shit. See, I don't know how many times, and I know that I do this, but I just keep doing it. Put a custom marker on the map. Then I turn right around and follow the quest marker.
Drained
path.
to the last drop, not an ounce of blood.
100+ hours, 120+ hours.
What can I get you?
Still do that shit.
From apples to Xander.
What can I do you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word and I'll have it tomorrow.
Let me see. Might pick something.
All right. Sure. Of a whole lot. Actually, we need to.
So long.
Let's see which things we have for Roach. Still have the Wraith.
What can I do?
Let me...
Okay, need that. Any of the saddles, we can get those. Of course. Oh, some paint. This is paint we probably could have used to help. What's his name? The Rock Troll. Oh, that should be enough anyway. All right.
So long.
best wares this side of the Pontar.
Side of the Pontar.
Greetings again.
You're in.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right. Everything's fixed.
So long.
So let's grab a save.
Got anything for an aching belly? Stabbing pain here, under my belt since yesterday.
Everyone to me! To me!
To me! To me! Let's see, closer. Let's go this one. The ground looks a little flatter. Damn. Wolf convention. Did say it was in a cave. Why is the path taking me back out? Make any sense? There we go. Ah, okay, so that's what this place is. Found this place much, much earlier. some one of the flying beasts. I don't remember which one. Kind, two of them outside.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
You're an art lover. Thought you'd appreciate the place?
A witcher with aesthetic sensibility. Forgive my disbelief.
We're gonna hand over the rose and no damn gonna show up immediately?
I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Iris was tired of living half alive, half dead. Thinks she just wanted it to end.
Can't blame her. I condemned her to terrible suffering. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though the hot irons pierce my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's made. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
God, I can't even imagine what this is gonna be.
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
Wow. Really? That's a lot.
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
Okay.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Something that repeats all I do? Maybe an echo? Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin, cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Don't leave me here! Help me!
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
I can't believe you fell for that.
Oops. I wonder if I'm supposed to do the Shawnee part again.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world.
Cry and I weep. Yawn and I sleep.
I wonder if the timer is counting down when I do this part.
Something that repeats all I do.
Skip
maybe
stuff that I've already seen, if that is in any way helpful.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Children delight in me. Elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep. Yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Don't leave me here! Help me!
Shawnee, hang on, I'm coming.
I can't believe you fell for that. Really, Geralt? Unable to resist a few shiny coins? I truly expected more of you. Especially since time is short.
Wang?
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Children and young folk like swings. Could be scary to old folk too. Doesn't fit the other verses though. To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane.
Oh, you're doing terribly.
What could that be?
Give up. As I see it, you will never find me. Never.
Really? I already don't like this. I should have just let him kill Olgierd. Let me guess, I'm going to have to redo the whole damn thing. Yep.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my...
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep. Echo.
No dice.
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Help! Geralt! Save me!
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Children and young folk like swings. Could be scary to old folk too. Doesn't fit the other verses though. To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane. But no blow can harm me, cause me pain.
Oh,
what could that be?
You're doing terribly. Remember, you always evil. As I see it, you will never find me. A family tomb. To all I appertain, by some am shunned and disdained. Could be family, I guess. Wouldn't match much else in the riddle, though.
Repeat the riddle.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
Timer's not moving. Yet.
I'll still get you. So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing. Point for me.
Oh, great. Ah, God. God, don't make me do the whole damn thing over again, please. Oh my fucking God. Really?
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Cry and I weep. Echo.
No dice.
Children delight in me. Elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep. Yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Don't leave me here. Help me.
So I wonder if you necessarily have to go back to each one of these. Whether I can just run straight into the house.
Children delight in me. Children and yet... to all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained.
If we don't make it again this time, we'll try that. Oh. Is it? Is that the one?
Fondle and ogle me till you're insane. But no blow can harm me, cause me pain.
Oh,
what could that be?
You're doing terribly. Remember, please give up. As I see it, you will never find me. Never.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
See, there was one across the way over there.
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it?
I'll still get you.
So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing. Point for me.
Gotta be some mirror there was one shadow once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back. I'll still get you.
So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it?
All right, now what? Really don't like this.
rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here.
I did hear him say that the first time through. Flexion.
Gotcha. Be gone. You've lost.
Bye-bye.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse.
Oh,
An
great. Now
exquisitely
Stream Deck's not
rank
working.
Vintage. You know what, though?
There we go.
It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow.
Literally.
And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through. In doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a
I was
ruin.
supposed to get the pick of something out of your house, dude. Where's my reward?
Can't say I envy you. As the saying goes, careful what you wish
Back
for.
to the ground.
Oh, I shall be. Believe me. Actually, I've a better idea. I'll never wish for anything again. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life.
It's a nice looking
And such
sword.
a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
You can blade.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
I wonder what happens if you don't do that puzzle thing and you just let him take him. You don't interfere. That's it for the story. Let's see, we got about 15 minutes. I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, probably by the time we go through all this. Be about time to shut down a few minutes early anyway. That was good. That was really good. I didn't like some of the fights. I didn't like that last part. I don't know. I don't like being put on a timer. Never, ever, ever like being put on a timer. It was finally nice to meet Shawnee the first time. Maybe when we're done here, if we have enough time, we'll go back and see. She said she was going to be home, or she had to leave. We'll see. We'll see if she's there, if we've got a minute. But we definitely will not be starting Blood and Wine tonight. We'll start that tomorrow. Which reminds me, I got to create my little screen thingies for that. For the video thumbnails and stuff. I got to create a playlist on YouTube for it. Blah 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 blah. So who is that? That's Doo-Doo. Obviously that's Geralt. Jerry. Well, let's see. But yeah, we'll get the chance to try the stream deck on the shutdown again. I won't be able to, the thing that I mentioned that I had to do some finagling to get to work was the break screen, because I don't have a break, or don't take a break or have a break screen unless, you know, I'm doing 4 hours, and it's usually Friday and Saturday. So we can officially test that and use it. Until then, it's very strict in the way that I had to set it up. So unfortunately, because I like to, up until now, I've liked to play just whatever struck my fancy as the 2 or 3 songs when I went on break. But with the way this stuff works, it's very rigid with the way that I had to get it to work. So it's generally going to be, I can change the songs, but I just can't do it as often because it takes a little bit of work to get everything set up right for the break screens to work the way that they're supposed to. So won't be too much random random stuff going forward, which kind of disappointing. That's actually the reason, because I had bought one of these about a year ago and messed with it for a few days trying to get it to work with the music player that I normally use, which is Ubar. I couldn't get it to work, so I said, it's not worth it. So I sent it back. Because my birthday was last week, decided to buy one and try it again. Give it the old college try to get it set up appropriately and trying to learn a little bit more about what it can do. So, see tomorrow. Another nice thing is I installed a custom plug-in. Got a clock. Now when I look at the Stream Deck, it's got a clock on it too, so I know what time it is, rather than looking over here at the phone. Two, 4, 6, 8. Only 9 voiceable characters in the DLC. So, Misbehave, just a general question about Blood and Wine. Is there more? Is it bigger? Bigger than Hearts of Stone? At least the story part? Because we did this in, what, 8, 9 hours? 10 hours, maybe? That's not bad. Yeah, I knew that there was a Toussaint is another area on the map. I never went there in the main game or in this. I didn't want to be... I don't know if you're forced to maybe do something the first time you go there, since it is a new area. I don't know, and I didn't want to get locked into that. So I held off. But yeah, the map actually looks fairly big, comparatively speaking. I mean, this really only took place in Oxenfurt with a couple of other locations, the mansion and that last part. I've seen, I mean, obviously I saw you play a few minutes of it the other day. I've seen Jay play some of it as well, but that wasn't very much either, and it seemed to be almost kind of fairy tale-ish in some respect. Actually, I guess while we're letting the credits roll, and for those of you that are new to the channel, we always let the credits roll to completion because we like to give credit to all of the people that make these awesome games for us to play. Unless it's an Ubisoft game, then we might consider cutting it short. Theirs are ridiculously long. I know Miss Epic was supposed to be streaming tonight. Like Anchor is playing some Star Citizen. Epic is. Okay, Admiral Peru. Mario Maker, and it's Tina's Breath of the Wild. Probably throw Miss Epic a host when we're finished here. Assuming, I think she started at 8. At 8 o'clock my time. One thing I do need to do is I need to go back through my inventory and get rid of... I'm sure that some of the... Not the crafting stuff. I think some of that stuff doesn't actually cost you any weight, but some of the other stuff that you have... Skulls, things like that do. I need to go back through there and clean up a lot of that stuff because it just seemed like I can't pick up that much anymore without getting close to the weight limit. Yeah, exactly. Caskets. Where is he putting them? I guess he's got a bag of holding too. Where's it going to put us? Right where I thought it would. Alright, so where is the nearest fast travel? All the way down there. We gotta go all the way back through these leaves again. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling this isn't the right way? Ooh. And it's not. Yeah, this is where the two monster nests that I mentioned earlier are right there. Oh. Did I put a marker on it? I did, and of course I went the wrong way. We're literally going to go see if Shawnee is home. We're going to talk to her. That'll be it for the night. God, you're ugly. I got to level 38. I haven't even... God, how many points do I even have? 4. Okay. I don't know what to spend them on. Alright, now if I can remember where her house is. If you can you even go back to see her? I mean, literally, can you? Trace. Think. Alright, now let's see if I can find her house. Or the clinic. Let's see. Let's say it's this way. Excuse me. Is it here?
Honor in the fatherland.
Sorry, couldn't stay, had to leave. Oh, hey, a card. Nice. I guess I never actually played him. Wedding invitation? Let it be known that their children, having grown to share the most profound and noble of sentiments, and having decided to seal that bond in hallowed rites, keeping with ancient custom, the parents of Aldona Lamch and Jonas de Bogar do hereby request the presence of Shani, insert last name here, along with an escort of her choosing at the betrothed's matrimonial ceremony and the celebratory feast to follow. That was the whole wedding party request. Well, I guess Shawnee said she would be home. Shawnee's not home. Makes me sad. I wanted to see Shawnee again. How did it? Alright, we'll go ahead and meditate. Get all filled up. 25,000 crowns. And we'll grab a save. Okay, that is it. Like I said, that was great. That was really great. Some of the fights I didn't like, the Wraith. And actually, they kind of threw some difficulty at you at the very beginning, too, right? Just having to fight the twisters on the beach after the scene on the boat. So let's see. Completed. Okay. 121 hours. Complete the main game and Hearts of Stone. All right, so let's see. Yeah, let me actually let's do this first. Second, please. See down. So it's over here. Yeah, so like I said, that's going to be it for the night. Thank you all very much for coming out and watching and viewing and chatting with me for the end of the DLC. We've got another one to go starting tomorrow. Blood and Wine. Let's see, time. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We're on the schedule for 3 hours, and because it's Independence Day here in the U.S. on Thursday, I also have Friday off. So there may be some extra stuff coming at the end of the week. Not sure if and or what that will be. We might do some more Division with Zombie and some more of the lagging out folks. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, let's see. Is Misbehave still on? Yeah, we'll give her a host. Misbehave looks like she's doing makers and crafting, so she's crocheting something. So she's in a crafting monthly subscription thing. So I will see you all tomorrow night for Blood and Wine. Enjoy the rest of your night. Later. Let's see. Right.